Hello everyone, I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. On our 74th Independence Day, I want to discuss about our education system, how everything begins and how we have changed, we have bring new forms in our education system, how we realized the education system which we were following was nothing but waste of time and energy. So our education system began. Like in our ancient times, India had the Gurukul system. Education in which everyone who wished to study went to teachers or gurus and request them to be taught. If accepted by guru, he would then stay at the guru's place and help in all activities at home. This not only create a strong bond between the teacher and the student, but also taught the student everything about running a house. The guru taught everything the child wanted to learn, from Sanskrit to holy scriptures, from mathematics to metaphysics. The student stayed as long as he or she wished until the guru felt that he had taught everything to his student. All learning was closely linked to nature and to life, not confined to memorizing some information. But as we move ahead, as we grow with the growing time, the modern education system come into the picture. The education system was mainly launched in India by British in 1830s. They introduced English as a new language, and obviously it helped us in growing into a foreign language and bridging a gap between India and the world. The curriculum was confined to the modern subjects such as science, mathematics. Subjects like metaphysics and philosophy were considered unnecessary. Teaching was confined to classrooms and the link with the nature was broken. As also, the close relationship between the teacher and student start becoming weak. So, the first board in India, the first state board in India was the Uttar Pradesh board. An intermediate education was first board set up in India in the year 1921. The Board of High School and Intermediate Education, Rajputana, was established in year 1929. Later, boards were established in some of the state, but eventually in 1952, the constitution of the board was amended and it was renamed as Central Board of Secondary Education, popularly known as CBSE. All schools in Delhi and some other region came under the board. It was the function of the board to decide on things like curriculum, textbooks, exam system for all the schools affiliated to it. Today there are 1,000 or I think more than 1,000 of schools affiliated to this board. Even within India and in some other countries also like Afghanistan, Zimbabwe, universal and compulsory education for all the students from age group of 6 to 14. Our Indian constitutions say this, the right to education. But the main thing which we focused is that after the British came to India and they introduced their new education system, CBSE was established after the independence, but we continued that education system which was established by British. We continued to being confined to one room, following a particular syllabus, following the particular curriculum, preparing for exams, not focusing on knowledge, not focusing on skill development. But now, as we have come to the 21st century, the time demands not the particular set of theory to be memorized, but actual skill development and practical knowledge to be implemented in the age of AI, because somewhere or the other India has to be in the race to compete with other nations, because our Indian education system taught us to follow the rat race, right? The change was required. After 34 years, national education policy was revived, was changed. The policy aims to transform India into a vibrant knowledge society, making both school and college education more holistic, flexible, multidisciplinary, suited to 21st century needs and aimed at bringing out the unique capabilities of student. Some of the features of this policy were to ensure the universal access at all levels of schooling from pre-primary school to 12th. National Education Policy 2020 aims to achieve 100% of gross enrollment ratio in school education by 2030. New curriculum emphasis more on developing skills, with the emphasis on the early childhood care and education. The 10+2 structure of school curriculum is to be replaced by 5+3+3+4 curricular structure corresponding to the ages, like from 3 to 8 group, 8 to 11 age group, 11 to 14 age group, and 14 to 18 age groups, respectively, following the sets of 5+3+3+4. The new system will have 12 years of schooling with 3 years of Anganwadi or preschooling. The new education system gives the flexibility to the student for the choice of subject, studying from science to co-curricular activities, social science, arts, languages, to explore their interest, to feel the subject, to develop the curiosity, to collaborate and do teamwork, to have the practical knowledge. They can also do some industrial exposure training, online classes, and everything. On this education system, on this reformation of education system, I feel proud to share with you all on this 74th Independence Day that the change was needed and the change has been done. So it is our responsibility to take care that perfectly these changes are implemented and we perfectly follow all the norms set by our government. So thank you all and a very happy Independence Day to all of you.